Okay, back to Ace Attorney. The game that I originally wanted to stream yesterday. Or the day before yesterday, I think. So let's continue it. And the correct save is the April 29. Yes, we are about to get to the trial, I think. That's where I left off. So December 28, 10 AM District Court, courtroom number 3. And Von Karma is our enemy. I hope you guys can hear me. So I plugged in my microphone correctly. Also, I restarted the router, I think. Yes. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statements, so... Objection! Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Order of Glacier. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Objection, what the fuck? This guy is spamming objection more than Edgeworth does. Bah, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I call my witness now. Somebody start the timer. Right. He's gonna speedrun this whole game. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. Is that mysterious boat shop owner? Yes, he is. Witness, state your profession. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant with the Red Noodle at Court Lake. What? And I also ran boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yup, this was. Please testify. Wait a second. You still haven't heard who this old guy is. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah. I've predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. What do you mean? Memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? The night of the murder. It was the night of 20th, just after midnight, yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang, yep. I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then the boat comes back to the shore and the man walks by my window. Very well, I would like to begin the cross-examination. Objection, of course. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. What the fuck is this guy? Judge, your verdict now. Yes, Mr. Wright? Cross-examining? What are you saying? Of course I will cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Fog Karma. 3 minutes just passed. I see, you idiot. Well then, just take your time. You may cross-examine the witness. This guy. This fucking guy. The night of the murder. It was the night of 20th, just after midnight, I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. What if I save, like a coward? And I objection. And I object to this. With... No, but after midnight on 28, 24. Just after midnight, you say? Way up just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, are you? Well, I talked to you yesterday. You were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. That doesn't work that way. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. You see? Continue. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. I just wanna take a look at these things. As usual. Okay, press on that. Because you said it's a wet noodle shop. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, this whole Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keefy boy. Keef? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Then I heard bang. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yep. Good, continue. When I looked at the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there, I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there, yeah? But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep, at the time, that is. At the time? What? Then I heard another bang. Yep, you heard another bang. So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yep. Can I steal? Nope. Yep. That's what Lola said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then the boat comes back to shore and the man walks by my window. I know what to object now. By your window? Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dead. Dead certain kiss. He said, I can't believe he's dead. Dead. As he was walking by too. Witness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. What the fuck? This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set up me for a fall. Nicholas, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better head quick, or this trial is going to be over. Raise an objection. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun, and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Raise an objection! Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. That is right. That's right. Apparently you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. I will. Nick, do we have evidence? Yes, we have. It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure, eh? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear Mrs. Flazy? We need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 50 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. Zzz. I died. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. Was? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Wise Edgeworth. What? No! You absolute madman! I didn't even have a chance! I didn't even have a chance! But this gun was fired 3 times! What do you have to say to that? No! This game sucks! The gun was fired 3 times! The gun was fired 3 times and he said he just heard twice! What the fuck? No! Oh, wait a second, and I heard another bang. God damn it. I'm gonna objection spam this shit. I have no idea what to do. No, no, nothing works in this game. What? I love this game. I'm sure this is the sentence that I'm looking for. I can't believe this game! What the fuck? No, 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 no. Don't save it. Don't save it. God damn it. Fucking amazing game. I have to cheat. Day 2 trial, day 3 trial. There we go. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can believe he's dead. Okay, that's the sentence that I need to hear. Oh, my Edgeworth is... What? If you haven't played this game, you were like, oh, I lost. Like, okay. What the fuck, dude? What the actual fuck? Okay. Are you sure? Dead. Would be good if I knew that this is a scripted guilty thing. So I'm raising the objection here. Yes. Scripted failure, of course. Raise an objection again. Yes, we have seen this. We have seen everything. Okay, back to the Twitch chat on my phone. Nice. That is all. This court is adjourned. And then... Wait! Who was that just now? Me. Huh? Was? Larry? What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. I remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Or the refugio. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony, then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer? It's just not right. I will testify. Let me testify. Order of crazy. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you have already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry has given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry, he could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is your duty, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time, the verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this shit? I wanna go home. I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Yeah, I should have known this, of course. Gamu. Mr. Von Karma. I order you to call this new witness to testify, now. What the fuck? The court will adjourn for 5-minute recess. After that we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Boys. What the hell is this shit? December 28th, 10:28 AM. District Court defendant Lambi number 2. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night? Yes. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It is nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol laying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right? Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Phone Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll make this one for all it's worth. It was 15 minutes. 15. Everything on Larry now. December 28th, 10:35 AM. What? This record courtroom number 3. And Larry. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24, right? Leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this up. I hate to admit, but you are our last chance. Phone Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. Just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Witness testimony. This game is sure exciting, like... That night I was in a boat on the lake. Okay. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in the renter's shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was unusually vague testimony even for this court. In any case, wait, he heard the single shot. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we have come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. I'm gonna save here. Just so I don't have to... Yeah. I'm gonna press him just to see every text, you know, in the game. Okay, press him. Hold it. Something wrong with the Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night, so I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something and I found it. What was it? Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butt, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back in the renter's shop dock. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah. You are not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order. Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang, you sure? That's what I said, boy. But Miss Lotta Harp testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick Plazy. Huh? You know something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here, so you got to treat me nice and stuff. Okay? Mr. Bat, what the fuck? You heard what? Gunshot? Gunshot? Are you sure? To tell you the truth, I'm not sure. But I'm not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. Order, and stop that bullying, Mr. Butt. You were listening to the radio with your headphones. Yes, so what that crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? And what do I choose now? Continue. Let's choose continue. Your Honor, please. Allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah, nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts, please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. Okay. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Witness testimony. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, but I'm sure I heard the gunshot. I remembered exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is, Judge. Can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe that this testimony. What the fuck? Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me, DJ? The announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing, and the DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I would like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Okay, what Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. So you turned on the radio. Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know. You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve alone? I shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio, that is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set that night? I was listening to it real booming loud, like... Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on? Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. No, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possibly could knowing what the radio DJ said to us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I will allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care? We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot. What? It's almost Christmas. Oh! This way I do. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you are saying is correct? Huh? What's with that face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you are trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The G said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas" when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes, but that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. I'm a genius. Order. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard the gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What the fuck do you even talking about? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? Larry's right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard the gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. Are you assuming you have evidence for this wild claim? Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Of course there was. Shows an empty lake taken automatically on... Yep. Idiot. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lola Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh. But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean, Your Honor? This photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. This is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard The gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 50 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were two sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. I don't understand. What? Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. The camera was set to respond loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:15 was a gunshot. Why the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera? Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 PM was indeed a gunshot? Please show us the court evidence if you have any. My guess is this. This was fired 3 times. God damn. Yep. I knew it. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now I have realized the truth. The 3rd shot was shot by Larry. Was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order. That would make sense of the evidence we have seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50 and another at 50 minutes after midnight. Why? I ask you, why? Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? What's wrong, Nicholas? I have it. I don't, Nick. What the fuck? Huh? Remember the case with the steel samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean, Maya? Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we will never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm going to run it with it. Right? I mean, is this it? Safe? We have already gotten a guilty verdict, we have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright, the testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So you have finally realized the truth? There can be no other murderer here than Mr. Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shouting. Excuse me, listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on the lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. Defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been a suicide. Yeah, it was 1 meter. Then what happened? The distance of the shooting was 1 meter, it couldn't have been suicide. Well, The guilty part has to be the other man on the boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility, yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 50 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 15 minutes after midnight, but Larry heard the gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. Okay. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and Matt Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? I don't understand what is going on. Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name, right? It's... I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah, again you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:15 he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on the boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder really took place. Oh, there. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Really recall Larry's testimony if you will. What? That night he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard the gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? The boat shop. Nice. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? I'm not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this one out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the lake, the middle of the lake. Then we fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright. The boat shop caretaker. Of course it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness. Because the first shot missed, but he didn't want to. Then the second, to create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swarmed back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Bailiff. Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. What? Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miss Edgeworth, for a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take a stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at the midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff. We are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Bailiff? Mr. von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. December 28th, 1:22 PM, District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. I'm still suffering from this chili. Holy shit. Hey Nick, you did it. Yes. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Really? Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on the trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Kysymys merki. Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you are probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little, relax. Smile, I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right? There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I have had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. What? To be continued. Okay. What is the time? Oh, we are still fine. This was amazing, I have to say. December 28th, 2:11 PM, Wright and Cole offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he would never take someone's life, never. Nick? Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had them swooning in the aisles, huh, man? Swooning me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. I don't, tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude, edgy. You guys should be bowing before me, yeah. Bow before your hero. Today's trial. Larry, you really helped me out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Toxic. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious, but Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what do I know is... I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? No, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you and Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Edgeworth, Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes. In grade school, they saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I will never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I can't afford it. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's fine. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on the trial, a class trial. A class trial? A class trial. You may remember, Larry? Spring end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was very small. Every month kids would bring in envelope with money for lunch from home. I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you would forget it though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial, so the next day we had the classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief, give my money back. You are such a meanie, just admit it, you did it, you can't hide the truth, tell us the truth, we are not gonna play with you anymore, yeah, and you're not borrowing my eraser on the library committee, give me back my 50 cents loan, what the fuck? Now Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money, it's not right. In the end, even the teachers thought I've done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening, I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying, everyone was staring at me like I've done it. I tried to apologize, I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection. He shouldn't have to apologize, the only thing that belongs in the trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Myers? The kid Myers. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No? Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, the boy is innocent. But Myers, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it, he's the one. We don't need proof, makes him say sorry. Why don't you just all shut up? This is always how it is, everybody ganging up on picking one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Maya, no! But oh, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I had been there, they would have thought I had done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. After the trial. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DS6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. Can we hit 50 likes? It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about it in the newspaper. The headline was something like "Dark Suspicious of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he would do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not like Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, but I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop in, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean? That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney, to meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he would have to meet me, whether he wanted to or not, in court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I would do it for free. Oh, Nick. Nick, we have to say Mr. Edgeworth is if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right, it very well be. It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I've settled for who. What he is. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Oh, it was hot out there, hot. I'm glad someone's happy about how this case is going. He seems too happy to care about anything I show him. Ah, yeah. Okay. Move to Grossberg Law offices. And he's probably not going to be here. December 28th, Grossberg Law offices. He's out again. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we have to come back later. Okay, he's gonna be here tonight. Detention center. Let's see detention center. December 20th. Detention center. Visitors room. Why is he so mad? Edgeworth, you look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right, yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you are the only one who really remembers. But it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Cheat. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you would do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Why you prosecute? Hey Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to become a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter anyway, you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. It would be Robert Hammond. On the day 15 years ago. The three of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all my memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now I can't recall what happened in the elevator. It was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed that Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to the lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Prosecutor Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and the man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if what you are saying is true, you are headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I admit it. No kidding. So, should we show him this photograph? Nick, no! It's the photo of his father, don't show him that, you're right. Probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing. Huh? Okay, let's show the file on the DL6. It was that case that changed my life, and tomorrow on December 28th it's the statute of limitations run out. Tomorrow, could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, I will never be erased from my memory, never. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think we have anything else to discuss, Edgeworth. So let's go here. Criminal Affairs Department. December 28th, Police Department. Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something that catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Okay, let's get out of here. Gourd Lake, December 28th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Hey pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, yeah? Close one today, yeah? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I will make you a promise. I will have the Scrounder in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty that you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe is sure active today. Sure is active. Oh, one other thing. Eek. No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Velda was camping. The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad and no one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in Loda trouble. God damn it. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. So, what? Gourd Lake Public Beach. Okay. We can go in here at least. December 28th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Huh? Move. The boat rental shop. December 28th, boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away, yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. I would know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Roseberg? Oh, hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for either reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks, bye. What do you think Mr. F. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Maybe he's the killer. December 28th, caretaker's shack. Nobody's home. Hello, Squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, Squawk. I can't believe he would run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, Squawk. Okay. Blase, parrot. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they will do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Good, good, good. Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Ah, yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, yeah, right? Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really funny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us. The caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we are having two different conversations here? She's so happy. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Oh, but hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. Letter? Ah, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It is handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Hey Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail, how to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth, pulling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter, Polly? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from the safe. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This note details the murder and setup. Letter from the safe added to the court record. I wanna at least get to the day 3 trial, the trial 3, you know, and then end the stream, so we have seen this. There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Ah, what's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What, tell me? Just when I saw the TV I remembered. They are showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh, see, that's why I didn't want to tell you. It's important. That fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think that caretaker would mind? Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe better not. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heat around. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Yeah. We have checked Polly. Last thing is to check this. It doesn't look like he used his kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. But you thought he was telling the truth. Okay, move. Gourd Lake. Move. Gourd Lake. Move. Criminal affairs. Okay, move. Wright and Cole offices. One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Talk? What to do? What do you think we should do now, Maya? You would know the best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. Okay. Amazing. Let's go to Grossberg. Wait, he's not here. He's not here. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant who got declared guilty or something? Nice, right, but I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this ladder then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. On the two men who ruined your life. Robert Hammond and Edgeworth. Robert Hammond and Edgeworth. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on DS6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DS6 incident, the one who was found innocent. What? Johnny Yogi. Johnny Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The earth thinned, and the darkness closed in us, in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You are not mistaking this any easier. You are not making it. Goddamn. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You will just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in the hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Johnny Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress has caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right? Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I do not know whether or not I should tell you. You mean that nightmare? It's a nightmare I have had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Nightmare? For the last 15 years I have had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You are not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out. Don't shout, you will just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You are using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air, I will stop you. Huh? What? What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, father. He's attacking father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Bang. Ooh-wah. Ooh, arg. And with that scream I wake. It's bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shout out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it, Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DS6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there is someone else who knows a lot about the DS6 incident, maybe... Roseberg, there is Nick. There is someone else who knows about DS6. Bye. We have to go to Edgeworth first. Roseberg Law Offices. Mr. Roseberg, dude. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding, I can't believe you're not. my. Just calm down and tell me what's happened. Mr. Edgeworth, he's... I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream, only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he would want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Gregory Edgeworth. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was defense attorney without peer. It sounds right, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. Spirit medium. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems that the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you are saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Oh ho, so this is the ladder? It does seem that Yogi was following this ladder when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? For his own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You will understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter? I've seen this handwriting somewhere before a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Manfred von Karma. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you are right, my boy. This is von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to See it all the time on court reports. What? But that means that the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Why? Let's see. Let's see why. Okay. If it truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He will say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He will press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that von Karma is both persistent and perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscared. Gregory versus Manfred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused von Karma of faulty evidence, and though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like to go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, man. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe that the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why don't he save state before before answering? What do we do? Von Karma is going to bring up DS6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DS6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright, I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he had killed someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright. If you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something on interest. Mr. Grossberger, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials, Hi, bye. December 28th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy Yogi. Oh, it's you. I don't think Gumshoes will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around here, but I guess Mr. Funkarma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he is there. Funkarma? Yes. He's just arrived actually. Funkarma is in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. It's nice that we meet. December 28, Police Department, records room. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Funkar is hiding. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases, Nick? The file for DS6, it's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? From Karma? You? How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We are Mice Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Okay, let's talk. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because that a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival? That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow's trial. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I have had a defense attorney last this long. Still you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You are quite the researcher, if you have done your homework. So well, then recently you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell to the court tomorrow. You were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up the DS6 in court tomorrow. Fool. You think a prosecutor would give you a defense attorney information? Creep. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Karma? Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I have heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney? Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun for self-defense usually. Indeed. 6,000. 1,600,000. Volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry, people don't die from it usually. Now give me the ladder. No! No! Whoa, whoa. What are you? Nick, run! No! Maya? Out of my way! What is happening? No, I shouldn't have gave it to him. He got us. The ladder's gone, of course. And he took the DS6 evidence. All of it. Fuck. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? She died. No. Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Oh no, this is so sad. Maya, Maya! The letter, did he take it? Huh? Oh yeah, are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister, not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. No, don't say that. Maya, there has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh? Maya, she's holding something? What is that? A bullet? DS6 incident, evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember, Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. DS6 bullet stashed in pocket. I prove it to you, Maya. You are the most definitely not useless. I prove it to you in court tomorrow. To be continued. Okay, I think I end it here. I have class to, in 8 in the morning. At 8 in the morning. So yeah. We have made a pretty good progress here. I lost 30 frames. How is that even possible? See you guys next time. With Ace Attorney, I'm gonna finish this game, don't worry. But there's another trial, yeah. There's a 5th trial. God damn. This is one of the longest walkthroughs that I have ever done. Well, bye.